This is Tyler Gabriel interviewing his close and old friend Makan on March 10th at 6:15 p.m.
My name is Makan. I am an Iranian American, 21 years old. I was born in the state of Texas, and I moved to California with my family when I was 5 years old. And yeah, that's about it.
Both your parents are from Iran?
Yep.
Why did your parents leave Iran?
For political reasons. After the revolution in 1979, they kind of fell out with what was okay to do in that country, and my mom was very politically active. My dad was kind of infamous in his respective city for being more in touch with communism and the communistic ideals, which does not really pass with the new governing authorities in that country. So they fled to America.
Okay, and is this like a story that you've grown up with? You aware of this? Your parents, political fleeing from a young age, and that's part of your identity?
Actually, my parents went through great lengths to obscure that from me. They didn't want me to be very fully aware of that. They just want me to view myself as an American.
An American?
Yeah.
So would you say your parents embraced American culture?
Very, but the thing is that most Iranians are very assimilative people. So it's not unusual that they try to embrace American culture. I mean, of course, we do still keep very deeply in touch with our roots and stuff. But they definitely have thrusted themselves into American culture.
For you personally, do you don't necessarily believe in a lot of Iranian tradition and custom, but it's important to you regardless? That's my sort of understanding from knowing you personally.
Individually, I mean, I wouldn't say that I believe in any cultural customs or traditions, but you're right in that I don't believe in any specifically Iranian cultures or customs. My mother is a very religious woman, and in of being religious, she's also in other ways superstitious. And I don't mean to equate religion with superstition, but that's just the way that Shia Islam in the Iranian sense manifests itself as just a little bit superstitious. So of course I don't believe in the superstitious aspects of that culture, of the culture, but I do respect it, and I do enjoy partaking in it.
Okay. Affairs, but is there some commentary specifically, your perspective on what's going on in the Middle East with the United States and anything like that you want to throw in?
Very disappointed in America's alliance with Saudi Arabia, for example, because Saudi Arabia spends a lot of money. The royal family in Saudi Arabia and the Arab Emirates spend a lot of money abroad in opening mosques that preach a Wahhabi ideology, which is a very, very radical bastardization of Islam. And a lot of the radicals that come out of these mosques are taught this ideology. And it's funded by the Saudi family, and the Saudi family lives a Western lifestyle. The women in the family can gallivant around Europe all they want, the men can do whatever they want, and they're pretty much exempt from all the laws that their fascistic Islamic ideology preaches.
Okay.
And at the same time, they're basically subjecting other people to those laws. And I feel that is a perversion of Islam, which I don't agree with personally, but I still respect. And I feel that in the Western world, it has become a very disrespected religion because of the actions of these governments.
Are there some parts of Iranian culture that don't reconcile with American culture, or is there a give and take or conflict?
The funny thing is, I feel like if more Americans were familiar with Iranian culture, they would see that there are actually a lot of parallels with Iranian culture. We're a very outgoing people. We're very outspoken. We love to argue about politics. We're a very flamboyant culture. We're a very temperamental culture. Iranians do genuinely love American culture.
Yeah.
There's not really a lot of conflict. If you're a very, very conservative individual, of course you'll take issue with American culture in any regard.
Right.
That's a more rare thing. It's continually growing more rare as the years go by.